everybody, welcome to your home, your happy place. Thanks for joining me today. If it's your first time, I hope you decide to stay. My name's Debbie. Thank you guys for your likes, for your hypes, and for your comments, but most of all, just for viewing. I'm so excited to do today's video because it is a little different and it's going to be fun for me especially. We are going to, if you saw the title, we're going to do a little decorating up front with this stunning, really, it's a stunning floral arrangement that's so easy. So if you've got company coming for Thanksgiving or any time before you start decorating for Christmas, it is not too late to pull something like this together in 5 minutes. And I will link everything I can below so that if you're looking to shop for it, now some of it may not be linkable anymore because it's all in the stores and they do that sometimes. If it's Amazon, I can usually find it though. All right, and then we're gonna follow that up with some food, and it is a dessert that the first one, they're basically the same recipe using different flavors, but the first one has been in my family for a very long time. My mother-in-law started it, my kids love it, and we hadn't had it in a while, and my son asked for it for his birthday in July, and I made it. And wow, everybody was like, what is this? And it's so simple, and it's a refrigerator cake. So I can't wait to share that, but I have made a special original recipe for fall that I think you might enjoy. And then we're gonna close it out with some fall fashion finds that are both from my daughter's store and from Amazon. And it's gonna go the gamut between casual and something that I'm closing it out in. This is the last piece that's a little dressy. So I hope you enjoy it. If you're not here for anything but decorating, decorating's first, and then you can click off and say goodbye. And if you're not here for fashion, but you want some food and fall decor, click it off at the end. I really tried to stack it so it'd be what you wanted, you guys. And I have many of you comment that you want more food and want more fashion, but I know that there's a lot larger group of people that just don't even comment. So I really want to honor everybody as best I can. And I'm excited. Let's get started decorating with this fabulous, simple, and stunning floral piece that you can make, like I said, I think I said, in probably 5 minutes. Okay, this is my last video for fall, and here I have had these stems stuffed in here. Like, there's no arrangement, price tag's still on. They've been sitting in my foyer entryway. You guys always think I just got it all together. I'm just telling you, this was one of the first things I put together. I bought stuff and stuffed it in there and said, I'm gonna make an arrangement. August. And I'm just like, here I am finally. My daughter came by the other day and she goes, gosh, Mom, that's so beautiful. I said, honey, it's not arranged. So I am gonna do it before I take down my fall because I feel silly about it. But let me show you the stems. Some of them I may have had in a haul, but along the way I picked up others. This obviously has a Hobby Lobby tag on it. Aren't they beautiful? And then this one is like fire, and I showed you, this was from Bloomland Square in Ozark, Missouri. Here's some more. I wanted, because I was doing a chinoiserie look, I wanted to pull just a little blue in. So again, this is Hobby Lobby. And what else do I have different in here? Boy, that's a big stem. Well, let me grab this one back. Again, this one is Bloomland Square. Looks like I have 2 of these. And okay, there's no price tag on this one, so I don't know at the moment where it's from. But, you know, if you're still looking to pick up some stuff even for next year, Hobby Lobby's, I think, got everything from fall at 50% off. Again, though, I don't see so I don't know. These are not old because I have told you before, I'm a little afraid of things like this. This is one of my first times. Like I could see some of you guys that do, other content creators that do fall trees and making a gorgeous tree topper out of this. Okay, there's another one of those. And then I think there's, okay, you must be huge. I know that I bought these for the front door baskets because look at how big. This is just one bush, and it would have been, oh, probably around $7 at Hobby Lobby. Isn't that something? I love the colors in it. And look at those little beaded, I mean, I don't know what they represent, but that's beautiful. And then looks like, lastly, I had some ferns from Bloomland. I have a feeling I bought these for the basket on my coffee table, but maybe I had leftovers and I wanted some filler. So I still see no tags on these, so I cannot tell you where they came from. They look like something from Hobby Lobby, but who knows? All right, I am going to actually try and arrange it now and see if I can come up with something that looks good. Okay, so apparently I just have one of these. It's nice and big. I want to start with, because that's that, this is going to be my center, but of course, this is terrible. I don't mind, gosh, I don't mind that. It's not terrible. It's just that it is a little low. So to prop it, I am going to use these greens because the more stems I get in there, then I can start kind of pulling things to the height that I'd like. But see, I already was able to make that a little higher, which I like. So I bet these were also bought for the front door. I have a feeling because I probably bought 4 for each basket. I don't mind that going in on the bottom. I like that. And I'm just stuffing, you guys. Doesn't mean I know what I'm doing for sure. And I'm not fluffing anything out yet either. Okay. This is fun. Now I have a back on this, so I'm not going to, I'm giving it, this is the front, and so I'm trying to make that work. That's really pretty. I like it. Okay, I have a lot of blues still. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop these in next. Now I have these two. I'm going to go with these really tall ones. Well, maybe they're the same height. No, these are really tall. So I'm going to do these next in the back. Oh, I like it. I do. And you know, you can really spread these out. They will spread out. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna, oh, I missed a tag. Shoot. All right, and then I'm gonna pop in these I call them fireballs. Look at the leaves on there. It's so beautiful. And these are very posable, as you can see. These are very tall. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I think I want you just back a little bit more. Maybe. Well, do the other side. Leaves out. Put this one a little further back. Can. It's got to be able to go in. Here we go. There we go. Actually, almost looks like it's in the same place. Okay, all I have left is blue. And I have 4 blue. And I see kind of a height thing here. I want you more in the middle. Now, it may have been prettier the way it was. I'll have to look at it again, but this was purposeful, and the color mix and the height I like. I love to put the really wild sticks in, which I probably could have found some in my yard, but I don't have any at the moment. And I feel like because these are so tall, some of these, they kind of give me what I'm looking for. But yeah, I could see 2 or 3 coming out of the top there that would have just given it a more, I don't know, just a more high-end look. But there she is. I'm going to show you where we're going with her. Okay, we're in my rotunda, which would be sort of an extended foyer. I have a little foyer, and then this is the big round space, and I've put a navy blue runner on the table. Wow. And I thought I'd add a pumpkin leaning up against. So, I mean, this is one of the most easy ways to have something of substantial color in your foyer. Now, you could do this on a chest or anything, and you could, you know, if it's a longer one, you could be adding pictures and other things to it. But I just wanted something that was really caught your eye, and because of the way the flowers actually are beautiful all the way around, no matter whether you're going down the stairs or up the stairs, it's beautiful. And so simple, because you guys know I'm not an expert at this. It's hard to go wrong when you mix the colors that you want with different textures and different heights, and then just get it in there full enough to make it a substantial arrangement. It really is easy. Okay, guys, it's getting to be that time of year when you're going to be maybe going out to some parties and get-togethers, gatherings, and so I'm headed to one, and I kind of don't think I made this for you guys, but even if I did, there's going to be a surprise. So this is the absolute most easiest, no bake, pretty much under 10 minutes to pull together dessert with an unexpected, I know, you're looking at this and you're going, come on, that doesn't look very good. Oh my gosh, I had people go for thirds the last time I served it. So this is, I guess you'd call it a refrigerator cake. It does require 8 hours in the fridge. I do it the night before. And so this is called chocolate eclair cake, but I'm going to make it real simple, but look at this. So as soon as I made that the first time, I started thinking of all the ways I could tweak it, like using different puddings. And now is the time because it's fall and you get seasonal flavors. This is Jell-O's pumpkin spice instant pudding. And then instead of chocolate, I'm going to use a cream cheese frosting. And instead of just a honey made graham, I'm going to use cinnamon. Now, I was hoping that Cool Whip came out with a pumpkin flavored, but they didn't, and that's fine. This is all I'm going to need. Now, because this is a special occasion and I can't find my jar, I hope it's in the car. I bought a jar of caramel to drizzle over the top when I serve it and some already chopped up pecan pieces for that added oomph to make it look a little bit more special. So I'm going to be making both of these, and I've never made this one before. I don't know if it's going to taste good or bad. Most likely, how can you go wrong with a little cinnamon, pumpkin, and cream cheese with nuts and caramel? I think it's going to be amazing. Super easy, you guys. I'll show you finished. Okay, I got one, and there's two of my instant puddings. Now we're going to do, so we have a dairy in our area, so I buy their milks, although that one got kind of mushed up. All right, I'm going to need 2 hands, but I'm popping in 3.5 cups of cold milk, and I'm going to stir it up. Okay, it's already set. As you can see, it hasn't even been 5 minutes. I stirred it for maybe 2 or whisked it. Now I'm going to fold in the Cool Whip, and that's going to be my light filling. All right, it should have the lightest tint. I don't know, I could probably mix mine more. I don't want to over mix it though, it'll be fine. But it should be the lightest creamy, it went from being completely white to this yellowy, kind of looks like a Bavarian cream. So we're going to layer the graham crackers in the bottom of this glass dish. No other prep is needed. And that's what it looks like. Mine, honestly, they broke that way. I didn't even break those little pieces. So that is not a complete package. And I think you get 4 packages, so you got plenty in one box. I'm going to layer half of my pudding mixture over the top of this next. Okay, there's my first layer. I think in future, maybe for the next batch, I'm going to really divide it up so I know. I don't know. Is that half? I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and pop the next layer of grahams on here. And then the next layer of pudding, and then the last layer of grahams. All right, I have that many graham crackers left. There weren't 4 packs in there. There's really only 3. But anyway, on the bottoms of these, I really only went 3 across, but I went ahead and pushed it over since I had plenty. And now I'm going to add that frosting. I think it originally calls you for just 1 can, but I seem to always need 2. So maybe that's the secret to why mine's so good. I put a lot of frosting on it. So I'll show you that after we're done. Oh, by the way, you should know, you can get this vanilla pudding instant sugar-free, and you could also get Cool Whip sugar-free. Now, I don't know. I really wasn't even looking to see if they had icing sugar-free, but they might. The one thing I know they don't have is sugar-free graham crackers. But, you know, if you want to cut back on sugar, that would be a great idea. And I personally don't think you'd notice the difference in the sweetness because Cool Whip's not that sweet to begin with. And yeah, there's pudding. Okay, there's my finished product. Well, it's got to go in the fridge for a bit. Now, I only used that much out of the second container. So I probably could have gone a little thinner. And you guys, if you want it rich, this is chocolate fudge. I've done both. This one's going to be very rich. If you use just milk chocolate, that would be great. And I don't know if you guys have used these. This is Pyrex. They just snap down over that. They're great for travel. They come with little carrying containers, but that way nothing, it's kind of bubbled up just enough that you know it's not going to stick to your cake. So I'm going to pop that in the fridge and start on the pumpkin one. Okay, slightly different color than the last one. And what are some other flavors? Well, they have pistachio, they have butterscotch. I mean, you guys, you could really come up with some really great ideas. I hope this one's going to be good. Oh, and I found my caramel. And it is set up, as you can see, and I'm about to fold in my Cool Whip. Okay, so I've got the cinnamon graham crackers laid in here, and here's our mixture of Cool Whip with the pumpkin spice pudding. I'll tell you, I tasted this, it's very mild. I tasted this, it's very mild. So it's going to be a very mild pumpkin spice. It's not going to be overwhelming at all. So again, I just kind of scrape the bowl with a piece of the graham cracker, and it's a very mild flavor. So I don't know if it'll intensify I'll have to let you know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't taste bad. I just expected a little bit more pop. So maybe it'll just be cream cheese icing and caramel that people will taste. I'm not sure, but I'm not putting okay, so I'm gonna put the cream cheese on icing now. And then the caramel and the nuts, I'm gonna put in a gravy boat and a little bowl so that people can put it on if they choose to. Okay, I know it doesn't look like much now, but it's layered in there. And once I pop some drizzled caramel on top and some pecans, ooh-wee. Okay, here we are at supper club. It was like, uh-oh, I forgot to take a picture. So my friend next to me goes, here, I'll take a picture of mine. Now, it was kind of a mess. It's not the easiest thing, although I've done better at serving. But I was serving a lot of pieces all at once. Everybody took both. So we had a complete good vote on which one they liked best. I've never made the other one before. It is my original recipe. I guess I'll call it my fall eclair cake. And it won hands down. All right, I couldn't let October go without bringing you a few fall fashion finds. This is going to be a mix from Amazon and my daughter's store. And this one she brought to me the other day. Tried it. Well, I wanted the pants, and then she happened to bring this top. Okay, this is the top. That's a, gosh, do we call these dolmans? I can't remember the difference between a dolman and a raglan sleeve. I've got it tucked here, but this is, let's see, it's not really long anyway. So that's how long it is. It's a knit, it's black, it does have a turtleneck, and so comfortable and easy to wear. And then the jeans, this is the newer styles. They do have back pockets, front pockets, belt loops, and then they are shorter than most. So hopefully you can see that. They're a little bit of a wide leg, and there's no elastic in the waist. I am in a small, and I am well, I was 5'4" 3/4", so I don't know if that helps you, but I do have boots with heels on right now. So, and then this little necklace I picked up on Amazon. I love the chain. I had bought a dress that had a similar piece to it. Just didn't work out, but I decided to keep this. And then this belt, also Amazon, was a 3-pack. I've got a cream color just like it, and a leopard just like it, and then this black. And let me tell you guys, I don't know what size I bought, but look at how many holes, and there's more. So I think, yeah, there's at least 3 more. So it can go through a lot of sizes in your life is what I'm saying. And it's cute. So Shop Closet Chic Boutique, Shop Closet Chic Boutique, Amazon, and Amazon. I moved back in the kitchen because it's brighter, I think. Okay, wanted you to get a close-up where you could see. I love this. This comes in 3 colors, completely zips. Then it has a snap at the bottom and the top if you want, a collar, a pocket on each side at a really cute spot. Again, we have the dolman sleeve, but this gather is so flattering, I think. This is suede, and okay, it comes in a black and also a cream, and it's lightweight, you know, for fall, lined, really cute. This is Amazon. Oh, and this detail, a little tab here. So I wanted you to see that. The pants I have on, back pockets, very similar to the other pair I just had on. These have a print that's very muted leopard. And then they're the same width of a leg and the same shortness, but they have a cuff at the bottom. How am I going to do this? I hope you can see that. I bought them and didn't even know there was a cuff. And literally, it is folded up. So if you were tall, you could just untack it. I'm not kidding. And have a regular length. And then underneath, I have a very feminine blouse I picked up on Amazon. Now, this is very sheer. Ruffles. Looks like 2 sets of ruffles going down the sleeve, shoulder to wrist. Ruffles here. But you can see it's low cut. I don't have really for what I'm wearing, there's a black and a brown in this. So this is fine, but it would be nice. So this is too low for me. This is a medium. I probably should have bought a small, but I wasn't sure. And you can see it's very open here. So you're going to want to have, I would suggest anyway, that you're going to want to have either a tank or a cami, which I have a cami on right now. The cami is from Amazon as well. I'll have to look through my orders. It's ribbed and it's not a really long one. I mean, it's regular, but it's not like you got to tuck it way down in. So I just think this is a really pretty, lightweight, festive. It can go boho or it can go dressed up depending what you want to wear it with. Okay, this is a really big sleeve. The cuff has a burgundy or wine, cream, and brown on it. Almost like a candy cane stripe. You don't have to tie this up here. You can leave that off. A little ruffle neckline and this yoke, which is so beautiful, and then all the gathering. This is a over-the-knee dress on me. And pardon my legs, I had my vein surgery thing yesterday, so I'm in a compression stocking on one leg, and the other one's just ugly. The yoke goes down the back, and the dress does have pockets, both sides. It is, I mean, look at how wide. It's such a fun fit. It would work on any, honestly, any shape. It's because it's not got true shoulders. The armholes are this big. And, you know, you've got no fitting. The tightest thing is going to be around here, but this is a size small. So I don't know how many she may have left. When I got it, it was brand new. And then I found the cutest boots. I'll show them on camera here, but I will, I'll get you a closer look. They're just adorable. I went on Amazon and I looked for a burgundy or wine colored shoe, and it's suede, so comfortable, rounded toe, and it looks great with this. And this, wow, Christmas dress. I love this top. Now I had bought, or I didn't buy it yet. She had brought it over to have me try it on. I had them small and I thought I really loved it, but she suggested, just because of, it is it's not a bodycon, but it's very contoured. So I'll just say that it's cinched at the waist. And this is going to be one of those that you're going to need the kind of onesie or something, so you don't see lines of underwear or pantyhose if you wear them. But it's so, it's lightweight. I love this little detail here. And it is, I'll have to get way, way back for you to see how long it is. There is a slit. There you can see the slit, but it goes up to here. And it is just at the top of my boots, if you can tell. So it's a super, I feel like it's a flattering fit, and again, this is perfect for a dinner party, which I plan to wear it to, but I've also got a very special event coming up in December, the week after, that I'm thinking about wearing it to, that I'll tell you about. But this is the last piece. This is from my daughter's store, and then I just had to pull this out. I don't even know if she has any more. I love her purses. I saw this one. It reminds me of one of my other favorite fun designers. Now, what's her last name? It's Betsy. I mean, I want to say Betsy Ross, but I don't think that's right. But it's Betsy, and I've got a lot of her purses upstairs that have the double bow on them, and it's just so cute, and everything leopard, you know. Even the handle, it's not leopard, it's just woven with black, and oh, actually the lighter one is leopard, because I can see the colorations in it. And in the lining, there's a little bit of leopard. It's just an adorable purse. Okay. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I love being able to share more than just decorating with you. When I feel good about some clothes that I've bought, especially if they're accessible to you, I want to share them, and I don't do it very often. And if they're from my daughter's store, it's going to be limited quantities anyway, because she typically buys one of each size. So it goes really fast. But the good news is she has a huge influx of inventory. So if you missed out on something, there could be something new that you'd like just as much. And then the Amazon ones, they're almost always available, and what great buys. So happy to share that. And then the food. I don't know if I shared Marry Me Chicken. That was so good. I think I did though. But I haven't shared my in a garden meatloaf that I made. That was amazing. And a marsala chicken. And I'm just exploring cooking this fall. It has been so much fun. My husband's really enjoyed it. All right, when I come back, it may be Sunday, it may be Monday. I cannot be for sure just because I'm going to be doing my home tour for fall. And my home is just tore up right now. So I have a lot of work to accomplish before I get that filmed and edited. But I know you'll understand. And until we meet again, you guys, you're the sweetest, kindest. I love you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your week and weekend. Bye.